Let us begin with what is ChatGPT. Well, ChatGPT is a AI-powered language model developed by OpenAI company. It processes text-based inputs, understands the context, and generates the human-like responses. Businesses, educators, and developers use it for tasks such as customer support, content creation, code assistance, and language translation. Well, ChatGPT can do almost anything. If you have a business setup like e-commerce, portal, and if you want to make a chatbot for a customer support, then ChatGPT can help you on that. If you are a student and want to learn new topic or a new subject, you can just ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT will give you the proper explanation in a simple words. If you are a programmer or a developer, then if you want to learn new programming language or if you want to solve some problems, then you can just ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT will provide you the solutions, the code. The programmers can also use ChatGPT to debug the code, to review the code. If you want to translate one language into another language, you can take a help of ChatGPT as well. For example, if you want to translate English language into Hindi, then ChatGPT can do that. If you want to translate English into Spanish or Japanese or Russian, okay, so ChatGPT does a lot of stuff, and most of the people nowadays using ChatGPT for their day-to-day work. Well, let us understand what exactly is ChatGPT. Well, ChatGPT stands for Chat Generative Pre-trained Transformer. So let us understand these terms one by one. So here, chat part means it's built to interact with the users in a conversational way. You ask something and it responds just like a human would. Okay. Next, generative. Generative means it creates or generates new responses on the fly. Unlike simple chatbots that rely on preset answers, ChatGPT can come up with unique replies each time. Next, pre-trained means it was trained on a huge amount of data, including books, articles, and websites. This pre-training helps it understand a wide range of topics. Next, transformer. Well, transformer refers to the advanced AI model that makes ChatGPT so powerful. It processes your input and predicates the best possible next word to give you a meaningful answer. So this is how the ChatGPT looks in a nutshell. Next, let us see why is ChatGPT so popular. Well, ChatGPT is popular because it is flexible and helps people in many ways. It can be used by the writers, students, professionals, and businesses to make tasks easier and faster. For example, content generation. Well, ChatGPT is so popular for its ability to help with content generation. You can use it to write a blog post, articles, creative stories, reports, and much more. It saves time and boosts your productivity. Next, another reason for its popularity is that it helps people learn. If you don't understand something, you can ask ChatGPT and it will explain it in simple words. Next, many people use ChatGPT as a personal assistant. It can help you write emails, organize your tasks, or even plan an event. It's like having a virtual helper. Next, for businesses, ChatGPT is a valuable tool. It can help with creating marketing content, summarizing long reports, and even automating customer support. So this makes it very useful in the corporate world. If you are a programmer or a developer, then if you want to learn new programming language or if you want to solve some problems, then you can just ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT will provide you the solutions, the code. The programmers can also use ChatGPT to debug the code, to review the code. So these are the common reasons why the ChatGPT is so popular. Next, let us quickly take a look into the evolution of ChatGPT. GPT-1. So the first version of GPT called GPT-1 was released in 2018. It could generate basic text but wasn't very advanced. In 2019, GPT-2 came out. It was larger and much better at generating coherent responses. GPT-3 was released in 2020 and was a game changer. It had 175 billion parameters, which made it extremely powerful. It could write essays, generate code, and handle complex tasks. GPT-4. So this is the latest version and it was launched in 2023. It's even more advanced because it can understand both text and images. This makes it highly versatile and useful in many new ways. So this is the quick overview of evolution of ChatGPT. Now let us quickly understand how does ChatGPT works at a high level. Well, understanding how ChatGPT works will give you a better idea of its capabilities. Although it uses complex AI technology, I will explain in simple terms. ChatGPT uses a special AI model called the transformer architecture. This model is designed to process language and generate meaningful responses. During training, ChatGPT was fed large datasets including books, articles, and websites. This training helped it learn how to respond to different kinds of prompts. When you type something in ChatGPT, ChatGPT predicates what the best next word should be. By predicating words one after the other, it generates a complete responses. Think of it as like a super advanced version of autocomplete feature on your phone. But instead of suggesting just a few words, it can generate full paragraphs. So this is the high level overview of how ChatGPT works. Next, let us understand step by step the flow of how ChatGPT works. Well, the first step is user input. You start by typing a question or request into a ChatGPT. It is called prompt. So basically, ChatGPT accepts a prompt as an input. And prompt can be a question or a request. Okay. Next, ChatGPT splits your input into smaller parts called tokens. A token can a word or even part of a word. This helps the model process text more effectively. Next, encoding. So these tokens are converted into numbers that the AI can understand. Think of this as a turning words into codes so that machine can process them. Next, processing with transformer layers. The encoded tokens pass through multiple layers of transformer model. Each layer analyzes the input, tries to understand its meaning, and predicates what should come next. Next, predication. ChatGPT predicates the next token based on what it has learned from its training data. Next, decoding. The predicated tokens are converted back into readable words. And finally, ChatGPT combines the words and displays the complete response. So these are the steps involved in how the ChatGPT works internally. So I don't want to go into depth. I just want to explain step by step at a high level. So these are the steps involved in how the ChatGPT works internally. Well, let me give you an example so that you can understand these steps easily. So here, let us say you type what are the benefits of exercise in the ChatGPT. Next, ChatGPT breaks down your input into tokens. For example, here the sentence or the prompt, what are the benefits of exercise, and the ChatGPT basically breaks down this input into tokens like what are the benefits of exercise and question mark like this. So these are basically tokens. Okay. Next, it encodes these tokens into numbers so it can process them. So ChatGPT is an AI model, so it internally converts each tokens into numbers so that AI can understand it. Next, the model processes the numbers through its transformer layers, analyzing patterns and predicating what should come next. Next, it predicates the next words based on the context of your question. Next, the tokens are decoded back into words. And finally, ChatGPT combines the words and display a complete response. So this is an example how ChatGPT works. So this is how the ChatGPT looks at a high level. Hey there everyone, Ramesh here, back again with another video. In this video, we will walk through the process of setting up your ChatGPT account and understanding the available pricing plans. Whether you are using ChatGPT for free or considering the paid version, this video will help you get started. Well, why setting up an account is important? To use ChatGPT, you need an OpenAPI account. Creating an account is easy and gives you access to ChatGPT's powerful features. Once you have an account, you can use ChatGPT to learn new things, writing articles, solving problems, and much more. Well, one more important point here is without creating an account, you can also use ChatGPT. But if you create an account, then you will get access to a lot of free features. Okay. Next, let us go ahead and let us see how to create an OpenAPI account. So here, just open the web browser and in a new tab, just type chatgpt.com and hit enter. So this is the user interface of ChatGPT. And if you look at the free version over here, ChatGPT 4.0 mini. So this is the free version of ChatGPT model. Next, in order to create an account, go ahead and click on this sign up button. But before that, without creating an OpenAPI account, you can also access the ChatGPT. You can see over here. So here you can enter the prompt. A prompt is simply what you type to ask ChatGPT for information or help. It can be a question, a task, or command. The better your prompt, the better responses you will get from the ChatGPT. For example, if you type here, explain how the internet works and hit enter, and here you will get the answer from the ChatGPT. So prompts guide ChatGPT to give you the right answer. Next, let us say you want to create a blog post. Then what you can do is you can ask for ChatGPT like create a blog post on Python data types and hit enter and just scroll down, and here you can see understanding Python data types. So this is the blog post title and this is the blog post content. So this is how ChatGPT will help you to generate the content for your blog post. And if you are not happy with the content, you can just add the follow-up questions. Next, let us say you want to ask ChatGPT regarding the data structure. Let us say explain the array data structure in Java. Well, notice here the pop-up. Thanks for trying ChatGPT. Log in or sign up to get smarter responses, upload files and images and more. Well, if you want to create the account, you can just click on sign up. If you have already account, then just log in. If you want to stay logged out, you can just click on stay logged out over here. Okay. So this is how we can use ChatGPT without creating the account. If you create an account, then you will get smarter responses, upload files, analyze images and more by logged in. So if you want to try the ChatGPT for free, then just create an account and access all the free advanced features. Now let us see how to create an account. So just go ahead and click on the sign up button over here. And here, in order to create an account, you have a couple of options, like you can create an account using Google, Microsoft account or Apple. Okay. So here we are going to create an account using email ID. So here just type the email ID. So once you provide the valid email address that you check regularly, next click on continue button over here. And next choose a password that is secure and easy for you to remember. Next click on continue button. Next here we need to enter the verification code. Well, open the email inbox and just check for the email. It has a verification code. So here in my case, I have opened the email inbox and here I got the verification code. So just click on this email and just copy the verification code and just go back to again the ChatGPT user interface, and here just enter the verification code and go ahead and click on the continue button. And here you need to enter the full name. So here I'm going to give my name. You can give any name that you want. Next enter the birth date. Next go ahead and click on continue button. Now you have successfully created an account and you logged into the ChatGPT. Next, you can start using ChatGPT immediately. The free version offers great features to help you get started. If you need a faster responses and advanced capabilities, you can explore the pro version as well. Next, go ahead and expand this, and here you can see ChatGPT Plus. If you want to upgrade or if you want to get the pro version of ChatGPT, you can just click on this upgrade button and follow the steps accordingly. And here right now the free version, that is ChatGPT. So this is basically ChatGPT 4.0 min version. So the free version is great for beginners and casual users. It provides access to ChatGPT 4.0 mini version, which is capable of handling most basic tasks, including you can ask general knowledge questions or get help with simple problems. For example, let us ask one simple general knowledge question like, what is the capital of India? And just hit enter. And notice here the response, the capital of India is New Delhi. Next, let us say you want to get help with simple problems. For example, let us say you are a programmer and you want to write a simple Python program. So for example, let us enter the prompt, write a Python program to calculate the factorial of a number, and hit enter. And here you can see ChatGPT provides the complete solution for this question or a problem. Okay, and you can see here there are different solutions. So this is how ChatGPT will help to generate the code or solve the specific problems. The free version can help you to write the essays or short articles and stories. For example, here let us ask ChatGPT to create a blog post on Python arrays, and in a parenthesis you can tell ChatGPT like, produce the content which follows SEO standards. Next, hit enter. So this free version of ChatGPT takes some time to generate the response because of high traffic, but the paid version gives the response immediately. It won't wait a longer because it's a paid version. And if you can notice the blog post content over here, so this blog post basically follows the SEO standards like the title and the subtitles, and the content looks good. Okay, so this is how you can use ChatGPT free version to generate the content for your blog post or the articles. So this is awesome, isn't it? If you are not happy with the blog post content, then you can add the follow-up questions like the improvement in the content. Okay, so this is how you can ask ChatGPT to create the or generate the content. Next, just close this. Next, let us see the other free available features. So you can see attach files. So here you can attach the image or the PDF files and tell ChatGPT what you want from that attached file. And here you can view the tools like you can generate the picture using ChatGPT, you can search in the web using ChatGPT, you can access the canvas using ChatGPT, and you can search in a web using ChatGPT. So these are the free available features in a free version of ChatGPT. So apart from this, you can also access the third-party GPTs as well. You can see the explore GPTs option. Just click on it, and here you can see the featured GPTs. So these are the ChatGPTs that is created by third-party companies. Well, basically ChatGPT allows us to create our own GPT by using this create button. Well, this create feature is available for only ChatGPT Plus users, that is for paid version. Okay, and here trending. So these are the GPTs by ChatGPT community, and these are the GPTs created by ChatGPT team, and these are the GPTs useful for writing the content. Okay, so these are the free available GPTs. You can go ahead and access them as per your requirement. Next, let us quickly explore the Pro plan features. The Pro plan, known as ChatGPT Plus, costs around $20 per month and offers several important benefits. Well, I have been using both ChatGPT Plus and ChatGPT free version, and what I understood that the ChatGPT Plus gives more accurate answers or a more accurate response in a faster way, but the free version sometimes gives the inaccurate information. And the pro version, that is ChatGPT Plus, is ideal for professionals, students and businesses who need the consistent performance and access to the advanced AI models. Now you may have a question like how to decide which plan is best for you. Well, stick with the free plan if you are a casual user who only needs a basic help occasionally. Stick with the free plan if you want to explore ChatGPT's capabilities before committing to a subscription, and upgrade to the Pro plan if you use ChatGPT regularly for work, study or content creation. Upgrade to Pro plan if you want access to GPT-4 models for better performance and faster responses. Upgrade to the Pro plan if you need a reliable service during high traffic times. So remember, you can always start with the pre plan and switch to the Pro plan later if needed. Okay, I hope you understood how to set up the OpenAPI account and the different pricing plans as well. Alright, great. I will see you in the next video. Whether you are writing blog post, creating social media post or drafting an email, ChatGPT can save you time and make the process smoother. By end of this video, you will learn how ChatGPT can generate the content ideas, social media post ideas, generating the blog post contents, social media content, and also you will learn how to use ChatGPT to write the emails and how to write the follow-up emails and how to use ChatGPT to edit and proofread the content. Okay, and we will also see some real-world applications as well. So let us see step by step how ChatGPT can be your personal content writer. So let us dive in. So open the ChatGPT in your preferable platform. So here I have opened ChatGPT Plus in a browser. So first step is generating content ideas. The hardest part of content writing is often coming up with ideas. ChatGPT can brainstorm topics in a seconds. For example, here just ask ChatGPT to suggest some blog topics about healthy eating. So here just write the prompt, suggest blog topics about healthy eating. Next, let us see how ChatGPT can suggest the topics. So here are the some engaging and informative blog topic ideas about health eating. So once you have an idea, the next step is writing the content. Let ChatGPT help you craft full articles. For example, let us say you want to create a content for this article. Then what you can do is you can ask ChatGPT to create or generate a full content for this blog post or article. For example, just copy this and here just write the prompt, write a blog post on, and just paste the topic 10 simple tips for eating healthy every day. Next, here also mention follow the SEO standards. You can also specify the word counts over here. For example, the blog post should be 1500 words. Next, submit this prompt and let us see how ChatGPT generate the blog post or article. And look at here. So here I am using ChatGPT Plus because it provides a good performance and a response faster, and also it provides accurate information. And look at here the blog post. If you can closely observe this blog post content, it follows the SEO standards like the title and the subtitles, and you can see the bullet points and the paragraphs. This blog post or article looks good, isn't it? So this is how ChatGPT can help you to generate a full article or a blog post. In a less than a minute, you get a well-written blog post. Next, you can edit this blog post further to add your personal touch. Well, I am going to suggest, like, don't simply copy this blog post that is generated by ChatGPT entirely into your blog or a website. Before publishing, just review it and modify this blog content as per your requirement. Alright, once you review and refine the blog post content, next step is to publish this blog post content on your blog or a website. Let us say you want to publish this blog post on a WordPress website. So here let me show you how you can publish this blog post on a WordPress step by step. So just click on this copy button to copy this content and go to the WordPress dashboard. So here I am using my website dashboard over here. So in order to create a blog post, go to the new and click on post, and here in a body just paste this content and just scroll up, and here this is the blog post title. So just cut this and here go to the add title and just paste it, and in a body just remove this heading. So here just click on delete. Okay, now you can see the blog post content. So this is the title and this is the introduction and these are the subheadings, and this blog post basically follows the SEO standards. Next, before publishing this blog post, go to the post section over here and just specify the visibility, whether this blog post is for public or private, and then specify the URL. And next you can specify the author and you can specify the category, and if you want to add a new category, just click on this add new category and just specify category like healthy and just click on add new category. And you can see here this blog post basically belongs to healthy category. Next, you can also add the tags. For example, let us say healthy tips. Next, you can add a featured image as well. So just click on this and select the featured image, and next you can add. Okay, that's it. Next, go ahead and click on publish and then publish. Next, in order to view the published blog post, just click on this view post button and just scroll down, and here you can see 10 simple tips for eating healthy every day. And look at here, this blog post looks good, right? Alright, so this is how ChatGPT will help you to generate amazing content. You don't have to spend a lot of time on writing your own content. You can ask ChatGPT, so ChatGPT will provide you the blog content in a minutes. Then you can review and refine the blog post content as per your requirement. Okay, great. Now we have seen how to generate the content ideas, how to generate the blog post content, and how to publish the blog post content on a WordPress. Now let us see how to get the social media post ideas using ChatGPT and how to create the social media post content as well. Okay, so here I can go to the ChatGPT and here just ask ChatGPT to suggest Instagram captions for a fitness page, and let us see how ChatGPT will respond. And look at here, so these are the some engaging Instagram captions for fitness page. Next, ChatGPT can also create attention grabbing social media posts for various platforms. For example, let us say you want to write a social media post for Twitter, then you can just ask ChatGPT, write a tweet about the benefits of drinking water. Let us see how ChatGPT will respond. And look at here. Okay, so this response looks good. So this is how you can ask ChatGPT to create attention grabbing social media posts for Twitter. Next, let us say you want to have a social media post for LinkedIn. You can just ask ChatGPT, write a LinkedIn post about teamwork. Okay, just submit this prompt and let us see how ChatGPT responds. And there we go. You can see the ChatGPT response. So this is the social media post for LinkedIn. This content also contains emojis to just grab the attention. Alright, now we have seen that how to generate the social media content ideas and how to create the social media content for different platforms. Now let us see how can you use ChatGPT to write the emails as well. So if you are struggling with professional emails, ChatGPT can help you draft them in a seconds. For example, job application email. So here you can ask ChatGPT to write a job application email for a software developer role. So here just ask ChatGPT, write a job application email for a software developer role, and just submit this prompt. So look at here the ChatGPT response. This is the professional email template that can be customized to suit your needs. You can see email subject, email body. Next you can review this email and accordingly you can modify as per your needs. Okay. Next let us see one more example, like you want to write a follow-up email. Then you can ask ChatGPT to do that. For example, ask ChatGPT to write a follow-up email after a meeting, and then ChatGPT will generate a email template for you. So this is the subject of the email and this is the body. Next you can go ahead and review this content and you can modify this email template as per your requirement. Now we have seen how we can use ChatGPT for writing the emails. Next let us see how we can use the ChatGPT for editing and proofreading. Well, ChatGPT isn't just for writing. It can also help improve existing content as well. For example, grammar check. So here just ask ChatGPT to check for grammar mistakes in this text and just submit this prompt, and look at here the ChatGPT response. The sentence contains grammatical mistakes and this is the correct version of the sentence, and this is the explanation for the correctness. So this is how ChatGPT can help you to correct the grammar mistakes as well. Next, ChatGPT can also help you to enhance the style. For example, let us say you want to rewrite the sentence for a professional tone. Then you can ask ChatGPT like this: rewrite this sentence for a professional tone, and then specify the sentence over here and just submit the prompt, and look at here the response. I am highly pleased with the progress we have achieved. Okay, so ChatGPT refines your content, ensure it's polished and ready for any audience. Next, let us see some of the tips using ChatGPT as a content writer. Provide clear instructions. Be specific about tone, format, and purpose of the content. Iterate and edit. Use ChatGPT's suggestions as a base and refine them to add your unique voice. Next, request variations. Ask for multiple options to choose the best fit for your needs. Next, let us discuss the limitations of ChatGPT as a content writer. While ChatGPT is a powerful tool, it does have some limitations. First limitation is creativity boundaries. It may not always come up with highly original ideas. Next, lack of professional touch. Human experiences and emotions are hard to replicate perfectly using ChatGPT. Next, fact checking needed. Ensure that any factual information provided is accurate and up to date. Despite these limitations, ChatGPT is a powerful tool for most content creation tasks. Alright, so that's it for today's video. ChatGPT can act as your personal content writer, helping you brainstorm the idea, generating the blog post content, generating the social media post content, writing the emails, and lot more things. Okay. In this video, you will learn how ChatGPT can help you translate words, sentences, paragraphs, and even script into different languages. You will also know how to communicate better in real-world scenarios like traveling or working internationally. Alright, so let us dive in and see how ChatGPT makes language translation simple and fun. Let us start with basics. ChatGPT can help you translate individual words or phrases. So to get started, open the ChatGPT over here. So here I am going to use the ChatGPT Plus, that is paid version of ChatGPT. You can also use free version of ChatGPT as well. So here let us say we have a requirement to translate English into Spanish. In that case, just ask ChatGPT to translate this English into Spanish and just submit this prompt, and there we go. You can see the Spanish over here. See how simple that was. You can use this for greetings, quick messages, or just learning new vocabulary. Next, let us see how to translate French into German. So here just ask ChatGPT to translate this French into German and just submit this prompt, and look at the output over here. So this is how ChatGPT translate this French into German. So this is perfect for multi-language communication, or understanding everyday phrases. Now we have seen how to translate the individual words or a short phrases. Now let us see how to translate full sentences. Okay, so this is useful for more complex communication. So let us say we want to translate English sentence into Japanese. Then here just ask ChatGPT to translate this English to Japanese and just submit this prompt. And look at here, ChatGPT handles sentence structure and grammar with ease, ensuring your message is clear. Next, let us say you want to translate Hindi to French. Then you can just ask ChatGPT to translate this Hindi sentence to French and just submit this prompt. And look at here, it's amazing how ChatGPT preserves the intent and meaning during the translation. Now that we have seen how to translate a simple sentences using ChatGPT, now let us move on to longer text, that is translating paragraphs. So ChatGPT can translate entire paragraphs while maintaining the context and tone. For example, let us see how to translate English to Spanish. So this is the English paragraph and we are telling ChatGPT to translate this English paragraph into Spanish and just submit this prompt. And look at here, ChatGPT makes it easy to communicate longer messages, which is perfect for emails, travel plans, or storytelling. Next, let us see one more example. So here I have written a blog post and I am going to copy these two paragraphs and I am going to tell ChatGPT to translate this English into German. So here go to ChatGPT and here I am going to say translate English to German. Now let us see how ChatGPT translate this English paragraphs into German. And look at here, this is awesome, right? So ChatGPT can able to translate two paragraphs into different language, that is from English to German as well. Now we have seen that ChatGPT can translate paragraphs into different languages. Next, let us see how ChatGPT can translate entire script or a blog post into a different language. For example, here I have written already a blog post, so I am going to copy this blog post content which is in English and let us ask ChatGPT to translate this entire blog post or a script into different language. So let us say translate this complete script into Spanish. So this is useful whenever you want to have a subtitles or a captions for your video. Let us say you want to provide the subtitles or captions in a different language for your videos, then you can ask ChatGPT to translate your video script into different languages. So that is what I am demonstrating over here. So here I am telling ChatGPT to translate this complete blog post or article or a script into different language, that is Spanish. So content, here I have given the blog post content, but you can give the video script or you can give article or you can give tutorial. Okay, let us see how ChatGPT will translate. So this is awesome, right? So whenever you want to translate your subtitles from one language to another language, then you can go ahead and use ChatGPT. Next, let us see how ChatGPT can help you in a real world scenarios like traveling abroad. Imagine you are in a restaurant in Italy and want to ask for a recommendation. Then you can ask ChatGPT to translate your English into Italian and then you can use that Italian to ask in a restaurant for the recommendation. For example, here just ask ChatGPT to translate this English into Italian and there we go. ChatGPT translated this English into Italian. So ChatGPT ensures you can communicate effectively even in a foreign country. Next scenario, like business communication. Suppose you need to send an email to a colleague in Japan. Then you can ask ChatGPT to translate English into Japanese. For example, here just ask ChatGPT to translate this English into Japanese and let us see how ChatGPT responds. And there we go. So ChatGPT bridges the language gap, ensuring your message is professional and accurate. Okay, so let us see the next use case, like learning a new language. If you are learning new language, ChatGPT can be your practice buddy. So you can ask ChatGPT to translate English into any different language, and also ask ChatGPT to explain the grammar, grammatical mistakes and all those stuff. For example, you can ask ChatGPT to translate this English into Spanish and explain the grammar. Then let us see how ChatGPT will respond. You can see over here, ChatGPT translated this English into Spanish and also it explained the grammar as well. This is awesome, right? So you can ask ChatGPT for explanations, helping you understand the language better as well. So here are some tips to get the best results from ChatGPT as a language translator. Be specific. Specify the target language and context. For example, mention if it's for casual or a formal use. Request explanation. Ask ChatGPT to explain the grammar and meaning of the sentence. Check accuracy. For critical translations, cross-check with native speakers or other translation tools. While ChatGPT is an excellent tool, it has few limitations. First limitation is complex text. It might struggle with highly technical or ambiguous content. Second limitation is dialects and slang. Certain dialects or regional slang may not translate perfectly. Third is context understanding. Without clear instructions, it might misinterpret the tone or intent of the text. So despite these, ChatGPT is a powerful resource for most everyday translation needs. Alright, so that's it for today's video. ChatGPT can be your go-to language translator, whether you are traveling, working, or just learning new language. Hey there everyone, Ramesh here back again with another video. In today's video, we are diving into how ChatGPT can act as your personal mathematical teacher. Whether you are a student looking to solve equations, a parent helping with homework, or simply someone brushing up on their mathematical skills, ChatGPT has got you covered. In this video, we will learn how ChatGPT can help you with solving basic to advanced mathematical problems, understand math concepts with step-by-step explanations, practice exercises, and receive instant feedback from the ChatGPT. By end of this video, we will see how ChatGPT can make learning mathematical simple, interactive, and even fun. Let us get started. To get started, open the ChatGPT over here and just enter the prompt, act as a math teacher, and just submit this prompt. And you can see ChatGPT will act as a math teacher for you. Next, let us go ahead and let's begin with solving basic math problems. So here, if you want to add two numbers, so just type the prompt, what is 25 plus 28? Just submit this prompt. ChatGPT will respond you in a seconds. You can see 25 plus 28, 53. Next, let us say you want to solve order of operations. So just type solve 8 plus 2 into 5 and just submit this equation. And here you can see the step-by-step process. Solve the parenthesis first, that is 8 plus 2, 10, multiply the result by 5. So according to the order, it will evaluate the expression. Next, let us try algebraic equations. Well, ChatGPT can help you solve algebraic equations as well. So here let us type the linear equation. Solve for this x, 3x plus 5 equal to 20. So this is the linear equation. So let us see how ChatGPT will solve this linear equation. So look at the step-by-step process. So ChatGPT not only does solve the equation, but it also walks through you each step. So this is awesome, isn't it? Next, let us try the quadratic equation. So here just type the equation, solve for x, and this is the quadratic equation, and just submit this equation, and let us see how ChatGPT will respond. And look at here the step-by-step process. So see how easy it is. You can even ask for alternative methods like computing the square or using the quadratic formula as well. So if you look at the step 1, step 2, step 3. So by looking into these steps, you can easily understand the solution for this quadratic equation. Next, let us talk about geometric. So ChatGPT can explain the formulas, solve problems, and even help visualize the concepts. So for example, here just type the prompt, what is the area of a circle with a radius of 7 centimeter, and just submit this prompt and let us see how ChatGPT will respond. And look at the ChatGPT response over here. To find the area of circle, this is the formula, and by using this radius and this formula you can calculate the area of circle like this. This looks good, right? And you can see the final answer as well. So this is how you can use ChatGPT for your geometric help. Next, let us try the Pythagorean theorem. So here just type the prompt, find the hypotenuse of right triangle with legs 3 centimeter and 4 centimeter. Just submit this prompt and let us see how ChatGPT will use the Pythagorean theorem to solve this question. And look at here the solution step by step. Okay, so this is the formula and these are the formula parameters and this is the step by step solution. So this is awesome, right? Perfect. Now what we're going to do is we're going to try some practical use cases. Okay, so here are the CBSE important questions for 10th class maths for all chapters, and let us try few of the important questions and how ChatGPT will provide the solution. So let us see the real numbers. So just click on it, and here let us copy this question and go to the ChatGPT again, and here just paste it, and let us see how ChatGPT will solve this question. And look at here ChatGPT's response, the formula and the step-by-step solution. Okay, and if you can see the final answer, the square of any positive integer is always of the form 3m or 3m plus 1. And if you want to verify the output is correct or not, you can go to this website and you can just see the final output. So here you can see we conclude that the square of any positive integer is either of the form 3m or 3m plus 1. 3m or 3m plus 1 is the final answer, and in a ChatGPT also you can see 3m or 3m plus 1. This means ChatGPT will give you the accurate solution for mathematical questions. So this is how you can use ChatGPT to solve the real-time mathematical questions. Next, let us try this. So just copy it and paste in a ChatGPT and just submit this question. And here you can see the answer. Start with 140, and this is the factorization for this 140, and this is a factorization for this 156, and similarly for this. You can see here ChatGPT will give you step-by-step solution, and if you want to verify the answer, you can verify the answer with this one. Okay, so this is how ChatGPT can help you on this. Next, let us say you want to find the LCM. So just copy this and go to ChatGPT and just paste it over here and submit the prompt, and let us see how ChatGPT will find the LCM of two numbers. And you can see the step-by-step solution. This looks awesome, right? And the final answer you can see 22338. If you want to verify the correct answer, you can go to this website again and you can see the final answer 22338. Same answer, right? So ChatGPT will give you the accurate answer. Next, let us try something different. So let us say you want to solve the triangles. So just click on triangles, and here just copy this. Okay, and go to ChatGPT and just paste it over here. The image is not copied, so again go back, and here just copy this image and go to ChatGPT again and just paste it over here. Now in this question you have a triangle and you have to prove PQR is isosceles triangle. Okay, just submit this prompt and let us see how ChatGPT can help on this. So look at here, step-by-step process. So this is given, and this is to prove, and this is the proof, and this is the conclusion. So this is how you can use ChatGPT to solve any kind of mathematical questions. So here I have just taken the example from CBSE important questions for class 10th math subject, but you can use mathematical questions from any subject for any classes. Okay, so I'm just demonstrating how ChatGPT can help you on mathematical questions. Okay, next let us quickly see how ChatGPT can help science student to solve their mathematical problems. So let us say you have a question on trigonometry and calculus. So you can just ask to the ChatGPT. For example, here you want to find the sine of 30 degree. You can just enter the question and just submit this question, and let us see how ChatGPT will respond. You can see sine of 30 degrees half, that is 1 by 2. Next let us try derivatives. So here just type the prompt, find the derivative of this equation, and just submit this prompt. Next let us see how ChatGPT will provide the solution, and you can see the step by step. Okay, and this is the final answer. Next let us see the integrals. So here just say find the integral of f of x equal to 4x, and just submit this prompt, and let us see how ChatGPT will find the solution. And you can see the step by step, step 1 and step 2 and the final answer. So this is how you can use ChatGPT to get help on this integral mathematical equations as well. Now let us discuss the limitations of ChatGPT as a math teacher. While ChatGPT is a fantastic tool, it does have some limitations. It can't draw graphs or provide the visual representation. So this is the main limitation of ChatGPT. Few more limitations like no interactive feedback. It's not as dynamic as human tutor for real-time discussions. Next, error handling. Occasionally, it might misunderstand complex problems or provide the inaccurate answers. So despite these, it's an excellent resource for learning and practicing math. Alright, so that's it for today's video. ChatGPT can be your go-to math teacher for everything from basic arithmetic to advanced calculus. Whether you are studying for exams or just brushing up your math skills, ChatGPT makes learning math easier and more accessible. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more exciting content. Let us know in the comments what math topic are going to explore with ChatGPT next. Thanks for watching, and I see you in the next video. How to create your own custom GPT. Well, creating the custom GPT feature is only available for paid version of ChatGPT. It is not available for free version of ChatGPT. For example, here this is the free version of ChatGPT, and if you go to the profile and if you click on my GPTs, and if you can notice here the create GPT button is disabled. Okay, so this create GPT is only available for paid version of ChatGPT. So if I open the paid version of ChatGPT over here, so this is a paid version of ChatGPT, and if I go to the profile and click on my GPTs, and here you can see create a GPT feature is only available for paid version of GPT. Okay, so if you want to create your own GPT, then you have to upgrade to the paid version of ChatGPT, that is GPT Plus. Well, before creating the custom GPT step by step, let us first understand what a custom GPT is. Well, a custom GPT is a tolerated version of OpenAPI ChatGPT that you can modify or fine-tune for specific tasks. So instead of using a general purpose of ChatGPT, you can create your own version of GPT that is designed for your own unique needs. Okay, for example, here I have already created my own GPTs over here. Spring Framework, Spring Boot and microservices. So this custom GPT is specific to learning Spring Framework, Spring Boot and microservices. And here I have created one more custom GPT, that is YouTube video script writer. So this custom GPT is specific for writing the YouTube video scripts. Similarly, here I have created few more custom GPTs that satisfy my unique needs. Okay, now let us go and let us see how to create the custom GPT step by step. So go ahead and click on this create GPT button, and here you have two options, create and configure. You can configure the custom GPT from here. Otherwise, you can also tell ChatGPT to create the custom GPT for you. For example, here it is asking what you like to make. So let us say I want to make a custom GPT to learn the Python programming. So here I am going to create a custom GPT to learn the Python programming, but you can follow the same steps to create a custom GPT for any kind of task. You can use custom GPT for handling your customer support queries. You can create a custom GPT for learning any subject, or if you want to create a custom GPT for your cooking. Okay, so here let us ask ChatGPT, I want to learn Python programming. Okay, so you can see updating GPT. So let us see what is the response. So you can see here, great, I set up this GPT up as a Python programming tutor. Now let us give it a name. How about Python mentor? Would you like to go with that, or do you have another name in mind? So if you are happy with this custom GPT name, you can tell ChatGPT that this name is okay. Otherwise, if you want to change it, you can ask ChatGPT to change the name. Okay, for example, let us say we want to keep this Python mentor as a name. Then you can ask ChatGPT, give Python mentor as custom GPT name. So notice the preview section over here. Whatever the operation you perform here, that will be reflecting over here. So just you told ChatGPT to give Python mentor as a custom GPT name, that is what reflected over here. Okay, and ChatGPT also created a default profile picture as well. You can see the logo over here. Okay, so this is how your custom GPT looks like. If you want to customize it, you can again ask to the ChatGPT over here. Next, if you want to configure more on this, you can just click on this configure, and you can see the name Python mentor. Description. So if you want to change the description, you can just change over here. For example, if you want to give the description like, this GPT helps user learn Python programming with clear explanations and step-by-step explanation. Next, here instruction. So you can give instruction ChatGPT like how ChatGPT can respond to your questions. And here conversion starters. Next, if you want to upload anything related to Python programming, you can upload from here. For example, let us say you have a PDF on Python programming, then you can just upload that file and you can ask question so that ChatGPT can provide the answer from that PDF file as well. And the capabilities like web search, canvas, and this Dell E image generator. So whatever the capabilities that you want over here, that you can tick mark over here. Next, create new action. Next, you can create a new action like how this custom GPT acts outside this ChatGPT. For example, you can provide the authentication type by using API key or OAuth. Okay. Next, you can provide the additional settings like use conversation data in your GPT to improve our models. So if you don't want, just untick it. Okay, so this is how you can configure your own custom GPT in ChatGPT. Next, in order to create this custom GPT, go ahead and click on this create button over here, and here you can share the GPT. So you can share this GPT with you only or anyone with the link or GPT store. So as of now, let us select only me and then click on save. Alright, so as soon as you save, you will get the link. If you want to view the just created custom GPT, you can just click on this view GPT. And there we go. You can see here your custom GPT named Python mentor. And you can also see this custom GPT over here as well. You can see here Python mentor. So you can access this custom GPT quickly from here as well. Now you are good to use this custom GPT to learn the Python programming. So let us say if I say what is Python, then let us see how this custom GPT responds. And notice here this is Python definition and this is the features of Python. Okay, next let us ask Python, teach me to learn Python programming step by step, and let us see the response of this custom GPT. Look at here, it is producing the step-by-step process, step 1, step 2, like that. Okay, so now we have created a custom GPT specific to learning the Python programming. Similarly, you can create a custom GPT for your own needs. Like if you want to create a custom GPT for handling the customer support in your website, you can go ahead and create the custom GPT like this. If you are a student, you can create a custom GPT for your subjects. For example, data structures or history related subjects or the physics, maths. Okay, so this feature is awesome. So if you want to create a custom GPT for a specific topic, then you can go ahead and create the custom GPT like this. Okay, next, if you want to manage the custom GPTs, go to the profiles and click on this my GPTs, and from here you can manage your custom GPTs. For example, if you want to edit it, you can click on this edit button and you can update the custom chat GPT from here. Next, if you want to delete, you can just click on these three dots and just click on this delete GPT to delete the custom GPT. For example, let me delete this untitled custom GPT from here, like this. Alright, so this is all about creating custom GPT in a chat GPT. Alright, great. I will see you in the next video. Hey there everyone, Ramesh here, back again with another video. In this video, we are going to talk about an exciting feature offered by OpenAI in ChatGPT, that is scheduled task in ChatGPT. You might be wondering, how can ChatGPT help with scheduling the task? Well, with its ability to generate reminders, create to-do lists, help track recurring events, ChatGPT can act like your own digital assistant. So with the help of this scheduled task feature in ChatGPT, you can organize your daily routine, set reminders for important dates like birth dates, and manage your study or work schedules as well. So let us jump into ChatGPT over here and let us explore this amazing new scheduled task feature in ChatGPT. Well, this new feature is rolled out for only ChatGPT Plus, ChatGPT Pro and Team plans. It is not available for free version of ChatGPT. For example, here this is the free version of ChatGPT, and if you expand this, you can see the scheduled task feature is not available in free version of ChatGPT. On the other hand, this is the paid version of ChatGPT, and if you can just expand here, you can see scheduled task feature is available in ChatGPT Plus, that is paid version of ChatGPT. And you can also access this scheduled task feature from this profile as well. You can see here tasks. Okay, now let us go ahead and let us see how to schedule the task and how to manage the task. So here, in order to create the task, you can just go to the profile over here and just click on task over here, and here you can see some of the suggested tasks. So you can create the task by using these suggested options, or you can create your own task by using try your own. So let us say we want ChatGPT to remind us the birthday dates. Okay, so you can use ChatGPT to remind you of upcoming birthdays. For example, here just create your own scheduled task and let us give the prompt remind me of my mom birthday on March 15th every year. Okay, so this is the prompt. So basically we are telling ChatGPT to remind mom's birthday on 15th March every year. So let us see how ChatGPT will remind her this date. And there we go. You can see, sure, I will remind you every March 15th. And you can see here the task is scheduled successfully. If you just click on this task, you will see the details like this: the name of the task, the instructions, and scheduled frequency. You can see annually, that is yearly, and the month, date, time. Okay, if you want to delete this task, you can delete from here. If you want to pause this, you can pause from here. Okay, so this is how you can create the task. So this is how you can tell ChatGPT to remind the birthday dates. So this is perfect for keeping track of important dates without relying on your memory alone. So notice here the pop-up. Turn on desktop notification. So if you want to get the notification, that is reminder notification, as a desktop notification, then you can just go ahead and click on this allow button. Okay, so notice here it is saying notifications are disabled in your browser. You will need to visit your browser preferences to allow them. So you can go to the browser settings and you can give the permissions to allow the notifications from this browser. Okay, so basically the ChatGPT will send you the notifications like either email or alert notifications on your mobile device. So let me show you how ChatGPT manages the notifications. So go to the profile over here and go to the settings and go to the notifications over here. So ChatGPT basically provides the notification in the form of push notifications as well as email notifications. If you want only the push notification, that is alerts on mobile device, you can just select push, or if you want both, you can select both, or if you want only email, then select only email. So you can manage the notification from here. Okay, perfect. Next use case is daily task reminders. Well, using this scheduled task feature, you can set up daily task reminders to help you stay on track. For example, let us type the prompt, remind me to drink water every 2 hours daily or today. Just submit this prompt. So notice here, drink water task is scheduled. So ChatGPT will remind you every 2 hours today to drink the water. Let us take a look into the next use case, recurring weekly task. For tasks that happen on specific days every week, ChatGPT can help you set up recurring reminders as well. For example, here let us enter the prompt, remind me to attend my team meeting every Monday at 10 a.m. So let us see how ChatGPT can schedule the task for this prompt. And there we go. You can see attend team meeting. Task is successfully scheduled. And if you can just click on this, you can see the task name, instructions, and frequency, that is weekly, and the date, okay, and the time. So all these things. And if you want to edit it, you can just edit and click on save. For example, if I want to edit the time, just edit it and click on save like this. So this is how you can edit the scheduled task in a ChatGPT. So this is how you can use scheduled task feature to schedule the recurring weekly tasks as well. So this is great for ensuring you never miss important weekly events. Okay, next let us take a look into next use case, that is study schedule. If you are a student, you can use ChatGPT to help you set up study schedules as well. For example, let us ask ChatGPT to schedule the study time, that is create a study schedule for me. I want to study math on Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 6 p.m. Just submit this prompt and let us see how ChatGPT will schedule this task. And there we go, study math. So this is how you can use ChatGPT provided study schedules feature to set up your study schedule as well. Now we have scheduled a lot of tasks, right? Next, let us see where we can find the scheduled tasks in a ChatGPT. So go to the profile over here and click on this task, and here you can see all the scheduled tasks. So from here you can manage all these scheduled tasks. You can edit the task and you can pause the task, you can delete the task. Okay, so you can manage all your scheduled tasks from this task page. Alright, so that's it for today's video on scheduled task in ChatGPT. Whether it's remembering birth dates or managing daily tasks, ChatGPT can be your personal assistant, helping you stay on top of the things. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more tips on using AI tools. And if you have any your own favorite way of using ChatGPT for scheduling, drop it in comments below. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video. How to make money using ChatGPT. This AI tool isn't just for answering questions or writing essays. It can help you earn real money. In this video, I want to share 5 smart ways to make money with ChatGPT along with examples to help you get started. So note that in this video, I am using ChatGPT Plus, that is paid version, which offers better performance and faster responses. So keep that in mind if you want a similar experience. The first way is content writing services. One of the easiest ways to make money with ChatGPT is that offering content writing services. Many businesses, websites, and bloggers need content regularly, and you can use ChatGPT to help create high quality articles, blog posts, or product description. Let us say you want to create a blog post or an article on a particular topic, then you can ask ChatGPT to create a blog post on that. For example, here in a ChatGPT, let us write the prompt. So let us say and just submit the prompt. And look at here the response of the ChatGPT. ChatGPT basically create the blog post with 2000 words, and it basically follows the standards. And if you want to update this content, you can just select that particular content. For example, let us say I want to update this content. You can just select it, and here you can ask ChatGPT to update this particular line. Okay, next you can copy this content, review this content, and modify as per your requirement, and then submit this blog post to the client. So this is how you can use ChatGPT to provide the content writing services. Okay, and you can also use the different platforms to write the blog posts. For example, you can use the Medium. So Medium is the platform on which you can publish the blog posts or the articles, and you can earn money. For example, the Medium has partner program, so you can use this partner program to add the blog posts or the articles, and you can earn the money. Okay, and also a lot of bloggers and websites offer guest posting, so you can go ahead and reach out to them, and you can write the blog post or the articles on their websites or their platform, and you can earn the money accordingly. Or you can go to the freelancing websites, like you can go to the Upwork. So in Upwork you can find the work like content writing services, or you can also go to the Fiverr. So these are the freelancing platforms on which you can find the work for writing the content. And also one more important platform is Freelancer. So these are the platforms on which you can provide the content writing services. So just go ahead and explore these different platforms to get the work. The second way is copywriting for ads and social media. So another profitable way to use ChatGPT is by offering copywriting services. Many businesses need a catchy taglines, ad copy, and social media captions to engage their audience. Imagine a small business owner wants you to create a social media captions for their organic skin brand. Then you can take the help of ChatGPT to write the captions for that particular brand. For example, let us say you have a client and you have a requirement to write the captions for an organic skincare brand. Write captions for an organic skincare brand in Instagram, and just submit this prompt, and here we go. You can see the response of the ChatGPT. So ChatGPT provides the captions focused on this particular topic. Well, in social media there are a lot of businesses, brands, or influencers who want to manage their social medias. So you can go ahead and reach out to them, and you can work for them. So you can use ChatGPT to create a social media post, reply to the post comments, and you can create the captions. Okay, so ChatGPT will help you to perform all these kind of tasks. Next way is creating ebooks and digital products. You can also make a money by creating and selling ebooks or digital products. ChatGPT can help you generate content quickly, which you can organize into an ebook and sell on the platforms like Amazon Kindle or Gumroad. Well, ChatGPT can help you to create a ebook from start to end. For example, you can ask ChatGPT in the prompt like, I want to create a ebook on Python programming. So can you guide on this? Let us see the ChatGPT response. So ChatGPT gives a step-by-step process. So define the audience and goals, structure the ebook. So this is the ebook index, and then write chapter by chapter, add exercises and quizzes, design the ebook. And it also provides the tools to design the ebook, and it also provides the instructions to add the cover page and table of contents. So this is how ChatGPT will guide you to write the ebooks. Okay, and then you can also ask ChatGPT to create the content for each topic. For example, write a content for chapter 1, Introduction to Python. Let us see the response of the ChatGPT, and look at here. ChatGPT is generating the content for this chapter 1. Next, you can just copy this content and paste it in your book. Okay, so similarly you can ask ChatGPT to produce the content for all the chapters, and you can just copy the content, review the content, and modify the content as per your requirement, and finally just export this content as a ebook and sell that ebook on the Amazon Kindle or the Gumroad platform. Okay, so this is how you can use ChatGPT to create the ebooks. Next, let us take a look into the one more way, creating your own website and monetizing blog posts. Well, another great way to earn money with ChatGPT is by creating your own website and writing the blog post. Once your website has enough content and traffic, you can monetize it through ads, applied marketing, or sponsored posts. Well, I have a lot of my websites and I write a lot of blog posts. For example, let me share with you my websites. So Java Guides is my website on which I have published around 7,000 articles or blog posts, and I use ChatGPT to produce the initial draft of the blog post. So in this way you can create your own website, write the blog post, and you monetize the website using ads or applied marketing or the sponsored post. So if you have a good amount of traffic on your website, then you can use AdSense to monetize your website, and you can produce the revenue. Okay, next let me show you one more my website, rameshpadtare.com. so this is my recent website, and look at here, I have written around 5,000 blog posts on this website, and I have monetized this website with the ads, and I'm also earning decent money from this blog as well. You can see the ads. And let me show my one more website, that is multiplechoicequestions.org. so this is one of the website that I have recently published, and I also monetize this website with AdSense. Okay, so this is how you can create your own website and start publishing the blog post. And in order to create the blog post, you can take the help from the ChatGPT. So don't spend a lot of time on writing the blog post. You can take the help from ChatGPT to create the initial draft of the blog post, and then you can review it, and you can change the blog post as per your requirement, and then publish that blog post on your website. Okay, so don't just publish the content generated by ChatGPT directly on the blog, on the website or a blog. You have to first review the content and then modify that content as per your requirement, and then publish that content to your website or a blog. Okay, so AI generated content may decline your Google search. That's why make sure to modify the content as per your requirement before publishing the content on your website. Alright, perfect. The next way is offering chatbot solutions. Well, nowadays the businesses are increasingly using chatbots for customer support, and you can make money by offering chatbot solutions using ChatGPT. You can set up the chatbot for a website or a small business and charge for your services. The one more way is providing language translation services. If you know the multiple languages, you can offer translation services using ChatGPT. While ChatGPT may not replace the professional translators, it can help speed up the process, especially for informal or quick translations. For example, let us say you want to translate your article from English to Spanish. Then you can just write the prompt like this, and you can just paste the English article content over here, so that the ChatGPT can translate the English content to Spanish, and just submit the prompt. And here you can see ChatGPT basically translate your English article into Spanish. So this is how you can use ChatGPT to provide the language translation services. Okay, so you can just check out the freelancing platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, Freelancer. So over there you can find the work on translating the languages. Okay, so just go ahead and explore like how you can provide the language translation services on these freelancing websites. Okay, perfect. So these are the different ways you can earn the money using ChatGPT. Okay, so let me quickly recap the different ways to make a money using ChatGPT that we have discussed in this video. So we have seen how to offer the content writing services using ChatGPT. We have also seen how to provide the copywriting for ads and social media using ChatGPT, how to create and sell ebooks or digital products using ChatGPT, how to create your own website and monetize the blog post using ChatGPT, how to set up the chatbot solutions for businesses, how to offer the language translation services. So with the right approach, detailed prompts and ChatGPT paid version, you can maximize your productivity and start generating income online. Alright, so that's it for today's video on how to make money using ChatGPT. By using these smart methods and providing value to your clients, you can start generating income right away. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more content like this. And if you have any questions or want to tips on using ChatGPT, drop a comment below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. How to automate your daily task using ChatGPT. Whether it's writing emails, managing your to-do list, or brainstorming ideas, ChatGPT can save your hours of work every week. Task 1. Automating email drafts. Writing emails is something most of us do daily. Whether it's for work, personal communication, or outreach, ChatGPT can help you draft a professional emails quickly. For example, let us say you need to send a follow-up email to a client after meeting. Then you can ask ChatGPT to generate the email draft for you. For example, you can ask ChatGPT something like this. So in the ChatGPT, just type the prompt, drop the follow-up email to a client after a meeting, thank them for their time, summarize key discussion points and suggest next steps. And just submit this prompt and let us see how the ChatGPT will provide the response. And notice here, the response looks good. The subject like thank you for the meeting and the follow-up and next steps. And you can see the draft. Dear followed by the client name, and this is the email body. Next, you can just copy this content and customize this draft and send it in no time. So this is how you can use ChatGPT to create the email drafts quickly. So don't just write the email manually. Just use ChatGPT to produce the email draft so that you can save your time. Okay. Task 2. Creating to-do list with priorities. Managing your tasks effectively can be challenging. ChatGPT can help you create a prioritized to-do list, ensuring your focus on what matters most. For example, so if you want ChatGPT to create a to-do list with priorities, you can ask something like this. Create a prioritized to-do list for today with tasks relevant to work, personal, errands and exercise. Use high, medium and low priority labels. And just submit this prompt. Now look at the response of the ChatGPT. High priority, medium priority, low priority. And you can see the labels. Work, personal, exercise. So this is how you can ask ChatGPT to create a to-do list with priorities. Task 3. Brainstorming ideas. Need ideas for a project, blog post or presentations. ChatGPT can be your brainstorming partner, helping you generate creative and relevant ideas. For example, you are planning a social media campaign for a new product launch, then you can ask ChatGPT to brainstorm 10 creative ideas for your social media campaign. For instance, you can give the prompt to the ChatGPT to brainstorm the ideas like this. Brainstorm 10 creative ideas for social media campaign to promote a new co-friendly water bottle. So water bottle is the new product, and include different platforms like Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. So this is how you can ask ChatGPT to produce the content for your social media campaign. Next, just send this prompt to the ChatGPT and let us see the response of the ChatGPT. And notice here the response of the ChatGPT. So ChatGPT created 10 amazing creative social media campaign ideas over here. So with these ideas, you can kickstart your campaign without spending hours thinking. So this is how ChatGPT can help you to brainstorm the ideas. Task 4, writing meeting agendas and summaries. Meetings are part of daily work life, and having clear agendas and summaries can make them more effective. ChatGPT can help you draft these quickly. For example, if you want ChatGPT to write a meeting agendas and summaries, you can just type the prompt like this. Create a meeting agenda for 30-minute team meeting on the project updates. Include a section for QA. So you can change the prompt as per your requirement. So here I am just giving the example with this prompt, and just submit this prompt to the ChatGPT and let us see the response. And notice here the ChatGPT is writing the meeting agendas and summaries as well. This is awesome, right? So don't spend a lot of time in writing meeting agendas and summaries. Just ask ChatGPT, so ChatGPT can produce the content for you and you can save your time. Task 5, creating social media content. Social media management can take a lot of time, but ChatGPT can help you generate content quickly. For example, let us say you want to write 5 Instagram captions for promoting a new coffee shop opening. Then you can take a help from ChatGPT to create the content for the same. Write up 5 Instagram captions promoting new coffee shop opening. Keep the tone casual and include call to action. So this is just an example. You can modify this prompt as per your requirement. Okay, just submit this prompt and here you can see the response over here. So these are the amazing Instagram captions, and it also includes the emojis. So this is how you can take the help from ChatGPT to create the social media related content. Task 6, generating reports and summaries. If you need to create the reports or summaries regularly, ChatGPT can handle it efficiently. For example, let us say you want to generate a weekly summary report for a marketing campaign, then you can tell ChatGPT to do the same. For example, you can enter the prompt like this. Generate a weekly summary report for marketing campaign. Include the key metrics like reach, engagement, and conversions. So this prompt is just an example, but you can modify this prompt as per your requirement. Next, let us submit this prompt to ChatGPT and let us see the response. So you can notice here the ChatGPT is analyzing. And look at the ChatGPT response over here. This looks amazing, isn't it? So this report contains in a table. So this is how you can tell ChatGPT to summarize the weekly report for a particular topic. Task 7, automating simple coding tasks. For those in a tech or coding, ChatGPT can help automate simple coding tasks like generating the scripts, fixing the bugs, reviewing the code, or writing the small functions like utility functions, utility classes, creating the libraries. So ChatGPT will help on these things. Okay. For example, let us say you want to write a Python script that reads a CSV file and prints the total sales for each product. Then you can ask ChatGPT to do the same. For example, here let us write the prompt like write a Python script that reads a CSV file and prints the total sales for each product, and just send this prompt to the ChatGPT and look at here the script. So this is the Python script that reads the CSV file and calculates the total sales for each product. And you can see ChatGPT also provides the explanation like how this script works and sample input and output as well. This is awesome, isn't it? So ChatGPT can help you on these coding tasks. Okay, so just you have to mention what you want in the prompt. So ChatGPT will provide you everything. Next, let us say you are working on real-time Java project and you have a requirement to write some utility methods or classes. Then you can ask ChatGPT to do the same. Okay, for example, you can write the prompt like this: write a utility methods in Java that we use frequently in the projects, or you can mention real-time projects, and let us see how ChatGPT produces the response. You can see, so this is the is valid email utility method that validates the email address. So this is the utility method that convert list to comma separated strings, and this is the utility method to check if a string is numeric. So these are the commonly used utility methods that we frequently use in a real world project development in Java. So this is how you can ask ChatGPT to generate the code. Alright, so that's it for today's video on how to automate your daily tasks with ChatGPT. By leveraging this powerful AI tool, you can simplify your workflow, save time, and focus on what truly matters. Hey there everyone, Ramesh here, back again with another video. In today's video, we are going to talk about something super useful: 10 common mistakes people make while using ChatGPT and how you can avoid them. If you have ever felt like ChatGPT did not give you the right answer, it might be because of the way you ask your question. Stay tuned, because by end of this video, you will learn how to get better responses and save time when using ChatGPT. Let us dive in. So let us log into ChatGPT. So here I am using ChatGPT Plus, that is paid version, but these mistakes can applicable to both free version of ChatGPT as well as paid version of ChatGPT. So the first mistake is asking very short or unclear questions. For example, here let us enter the prompt explain AI. So when you ask ChatGPT something unclear like this, it won't know exactly what you want. It might give a general response that's too broad or not useful enough. So instead of saying this kind of short answer, what you can do is you can say, can you explain AI in simple terms for a beginner who has no technical background? Alright, so this prompt tells ChatGPT exactly what kind of explanation you need, making the answer clear and more helpful. For example, if I submit this prompt, the ChatGPT gives a proper explanation in simple terms. You can see here AI stands for artificial intelligence, and then examples. So this is a common mistake people do. Don't ask very short or unclear questions. So mention everything in the prompt so that ChatGPT can answer your question properly. The second mistake is not providing enough context. For example, instead of saying like this, what is the solution to this problem? Well, if you don't provide enough details about the problem, ChatGPT won't understand what you are asking. So instead of saying this, what you can do is you can say, I have a problem with my Python code where I am trying to print a list, but it shows an error. Here is the code, and just paste code here and then say, so I am going to just add here paste code, and then followed by you can ask what could be the wrong. So this prompt looks good, right? So by adding context, ChatGPT can give you more accurate and specific answer. So whenever you have an error in your code, you can just write prompt like this. So you can say, I have problem with this code where I am trying to print the list but it shows error, and just paste the code and ask question like what could be the wrong, like this. Alright, so whenever you ask something to the ChatGPT, make sure to provide the enough context so that ChatGPT can provide you the more accurate and specific answer. Next mistake is overloading the prompt with too much information. For example, if you enter the prompt like this, so this kind of overloaded prompt can confuse ChatGPT and the answer may become too long or disorganized. So instead of asking the question like this, what you can do is you can ask one question at a time to the ChatGPT. For example, you can ask one question at a time, like explain the difference between supervised and unsupervised learning in simple terms. So breaking down your questions into smaller parts will help ChatGPT give you more focused and understandable answers. Okay, so whenever you want to ask something to the ChatGPT, don't include too many questions in the single prompt. Just divide the prompt into smaller parts and ask accordingly so that you will get a proper answer from the ChatGPT. Next mistake is using ambiguous language. For example, don't ask something like this. What do you mean by that? So if your question refers to something unclear without clarity, ChatGPT might not know what you are asking about. So instead of asking like this, you can ask, in your previous answer, you mentioned neural networks. Can you explain what neural networks are in simple terms? So this prompt is clear and tells ChatGPT exactly what you want to learn more about. So whenever you want to refer to the previous answer and if you want to know something from the previous answer, you can just enter the prompt like this. Okay, just don't mention like this. What do you mean by that? Because this doesn't tell ChatGPT what you are looking for. So mention the prompt properly like this. Okay. The next mistake is ignoring the use of step-by-step request. For example, instead of asking like this, how do I create a website? So this prompt or this question is too broad and the answer might miss important steps. Okay. So instead of asking like this, you can ask, can you give me a step-by-step guide on how to create a simple HTML website with a home page and a context page? So by asking for a step-by-step guide, you get a more structured and actionable answer. For example, if we submit this prompt to the ChatGPT, so ChatGPT will give you the step-by-step guide to create a simple HTML website with a home page and contact page. Okay, look at here the response. Step-by-step guide. Okay, so whenever you want to ask how to questions, then make sure to provide the step-by-step guide in the prompt so that you don't miss any steps from the ChatGPT. This is awesome. Next mistake is not specifying the output format. For example, instead of saying like this, summarize this article. So if you don't specify how you want the summary, the answer may not fit your needs. So instead of saying like this, you can just say summarize this article in 3 bullet points like this. So just specify whatever the format that you want the output in the prompt like this. So this prompt gives ChatGPT clear instructions on the format of the output, making the response easier to use. So if you want the summary of the article in table, you can mention table like this. Okay, so make sure to specify the output format in the prompt whenever you want summary from the ChatGPT. Next mistake is asking multiple unrelated questions in a one prompt. For example, if you ask multiple unrelated questions in a one prompt like this, like what is Java, also what's the weather in Delhi today, and can you suggest some good books on leadership? So these are the multiple unrelated questions in a one prompt, right? So this prompt covers too many unrelated topics which can confuse ChatGPT. So instead of asking like this, you can ask what is Java and what are its key features. So stick with the one topic per prompt to get the clear and relevant answers. If you have multiple questions, ask them separately. Next mistake is not reviewing and refining the prompt. For example, if you ask ChatGPT something like this, tell me about history, so this prompt is too broad and could lead to answer that's too general. So instead of asking like this, you can say, can you tell me about the history of the internet and how it changed communication? So reviewing your prompt before sending ensures it's specific and well structured. So whenever you enter the prompt to the ChatGPT, make sure to review it. Okay, so if you type something like tell me about history, you will get the answer too general. Ask specific question like this and review it before submitting prompt to the ChatGPT. Next mistake is expecting ChatGPT to do everything perfectly. Well, for example, if you ask something like this, write a perfect essay on climate change. So expecting a perfect answer without providing the direction may not give you the best results. So instead of asking like this, you can ask, write a 500-word essay on climate change covering causes, effects and solutions. Use simple language for high school student. So when you set the clear expectation, ChatGPT can provide a more suitable response. Okay, so if you want to expect the perfect answer from the ChatGPT, then make sure to provide the proper prompt to the ChatGPT, and the prompt should include everything like what you need to have in the response, like climate change covering causes, effects, solutions, and whom you are targeting the content, like the high school students. So mention everything in the prompt so that ChatGPT can give you more accurate answer. Okay, next mistake is forgetting to follow up for clarification. For example, if instead of asking like this answer isn't helpful. So if the initial response isn't helpful, simply stating this won't improve things. So instead of asking like this, you can ask, the answer did not cover a particular topic. Can you explain that part in more detail? So by giving feedback or asking for clarification, you can guide ChatGPT to provide the better responses. Okay, so if you are not clear with some specific topic in the previous answer, then you can just enter the prompt like this and you can ask more about that specific topic. Okay, so this is how you can have a follow-up questions to the previous answers. Let us quickly recap 10 mistakes to avoid. Don't ask unclear or short answers. Be specific. Always provide enough context. Avoid overloading your prompt with too much information. Use clear and unambiguous language. Ask for step-by-step instructions when needed. Specify the output format. Stick to one topic per prompt. Review and refine your prompt before sending. Set clear expectations for complex tasks. Follow up with feedback or clarification if needed. By following these tips, you will get better responses and save a lot of time. Hey there everyone, Ramesh here back again with another video. In this video, we'll see the best practices for writing effective prompts in a ChatGPT. Whether you are using ChatGPT for learning, content creation, or solving technical problems, knowing how to craft clear and specific prompts is crucial. Well, why best practices matter in a prompting? When using ChatGPT, the quality of the output depends heavily on how you frame your prompt. By following the best practices, you can guide the ChatGPT to give you the exact type of response you are looking for. So let us discuss the top 10 tips or best practices with examples. First tip is be clear and concise. So make sure your prompt is easy to understand. Use simple language and avoid unnecessary words. For example, instead of saying, could you kindly provide me with an explanation of how machine learning works in the simplest term possible? You can just say, explain machine learning in simple terms, like this. So just avoid unnecessary words. So just use the simple language so that ChatGPT can focus on what you need, and just hit enter and look at the ChatGPT response over here. So ChatGPT provides the accurate response for your prompt. Tip number 2, provide context. Adding context improves the relevance of the response. If you are asking a question about a specific domain, mention it in your prompt. For example, instead of saying explain recursion, okay, so instead of saying just explain recursion, say explain recursion in the context of computer science. So if you don't mention the context, then ChatGPT assumes that you are looking for a general definition of recursion. If you mention the context like computer science, then ChatGPT generates the content in the context of computer science. Okay, just submit to the ChatGPT and look at here the response. So ChatGPT is using context to create the content that you are looking for. Okay, so whenever you are asking a question about a specific domain, just mention it in your prompt so that ChatGPT generates the relevant response for you. Tip number 3, specify the format. If you want the response in a particular format, mention it explicitly. For example, if you need a list, say list the steps for installing Python, and just hit enter and look at here. ChatGPT provides a step-by-step guide for installing Python. Okay, so whenever you ask a question to the ChatGPT and if you want the response in a particular format, then just mention the format in the prompt. For example, here I have mentioned the list as a format, but you can also specify the format like paragraph, table. Okay. Tip number 4, use examples in the prompt. Well, providing examples can help ChatGPT understand what you want. For example, if you want ChatGPT to generate the product description similar to this product, that is Lenovo product, and if you want the product description for your item similar to this product description, you can just copy this product description and provide as an example in the prompt. Okay, so just say write a product description similar to this, and then paste the example over here. So ChatGPT generates the product description similar to the example that you have provided in the prompt. Okay, perfect. You can mention the product name in the prompt. For instance, just edit this message and here let us say write a Dell product description similar to this and just click on send. So ChatGPT generate the product description for this Dell product similar to this. So this is how you can use ChatGPT to produce the content using examples. Tip number 5, ask follow-up questions. Well, don't hesitate to ask follow-up questions if the initial response isn't detailed enough. Follow-ups help refine the answer and get the additional clarity. For example, here let us write the prompt something like write a Python program to calculate a factorial of number, and then hit enter. Now the ChatGPT produces the response that contains the Python program. Okay, and let us say you are not happy with this content. What you can do is you can ask the follow-up questions. For instance, you want to add a comments in this Python program. Then you can add the follow-up questions like update the above Python program with comments and hit enter, and you can see the ChatGPT response. Here is the updated Python program with the detailed comments to make it easier to understand, and look at the comments over here. So this is how you can add the follow-up questions if you are not happy with the initial response. Tip number 6, use role-based prompting. Well, you can also mention the role for the ChatGPT so that ChatGPT can take that role and produce the content accordingly. So you can ask ChatGPT to take on a specific role for a more targeted response. For instance, you are a software engineer, explain the concept of microservices. So here just enter the prompt. You are a software engineer, and next explain the concept of microservices. So this helps ChatGPT tolerate its answer according to the role you specified. Okay. So this is how the ChatGPT basically works. You can assign role to the ChatGPT so that ChatGPT create the content accordingly as per the assigned specific role. Tip number 7. Break down complex tasks. If your task is complex, break it down into smaller manageable parts. For example, instead of asking create a content for Python programming, what you can do is you can ask ChatGPT to outline the content for Python programming first, and then accordingly you can generate the content for a specific topic. For example, instead of saying like this, you can say outline the content for Python programming. So here ChatGPT basically outline the content. Next you can ask ChatGPT to produce the content for these small topics. So this is how you can break down the complex topic or a complex task into smaller manageable parts. Tip number 8. Be specific about output length. So specify the length of the response if needed in the prompt. For example, let us say you want ChatGPT to generate the content that is a blog post or article with 1000 words. Then you can specify that 1000 length in the prompt. For example, here let us ask ChatGPT to generate or create a blog post with 1000 words on Python object oriented programming, and just hit enter. Look at here the ChatGPT response. ChatGPT has created a blog post. It contains 1000 words. So this is how you can specify the output length in the prompt. Okay, just close it. Tip number 9. Experiment and iterate. Sometimes the first prompt may not provide the perfect response. Well, basically ChatGPT generates a unique response each time. If you are not happy with the initial response, you can just modify the prompt and ask ChatGPT again. So just experiment it so that you can get the best results. Alright, so these are the 9 tips that will help you to get the accurate and proper response while using the ChatGPT. Hey there everyone, Ramesh here, back again with another video. In this video, we will compare the free and paid versions of ChatGPT to help you decide whether upgrading to the paid plan is worth it. We will discuss the key differences in features, performance and pricing, and explore which version best suits your needs. Why compare free and paid versions of ChatGPT? Well, understanding the differences between the free and paid versions of ChatGPT can help you choose the right plan based on your requirements. Whether you are a casual user, content creator, or a developer, knowing the benefits of upgrading can guide your decision. So let us explore the key differences between free and paid versions of ChatGPT. So here let me first of all show you the user interface of both the models so that you can grab the points easily. So this is the user interface of free version of ChatGPT, and if you click on this expand button, it says ChatGPT Plus. If you want to upgrade to the ChatGPT Plus, you can just go to this upgrade section. Okay, and if you look at the ChatGPT Plus user interface, and if you click on this expand icon, you can see here. So these are the ChatGPT Plus models. So ChatGPT free has a model ChatGPT 3.5, and ChatGPT Plus, that is paid version, has a model ChatGPT 4. So if you use the ChatGPT paid version, you have options to choose the models and create the content based on your requirements. And one more important difference is, if you are using paid version of ChatGPT, then you can create your own ChatGPT. For example, in order to create your own ChatGPT, go to the explore GPTs over here, and here you have a create icon. So just click on this create icon, and here you can create your own ChatGPT. But in case of free version, you don't have that option. For example, go to the explore GPTs in a free version of ChatGPT, and here you can see create feature is disabled. If you want to create your own GPT, you have to upgrade to ChatGPT Plus, that is a paid version. So this is the main difference you can see in a user interface. Next, let us see the performance differences between free version of ChatGPT and paid version of ChatGPT. One of the main reasons to upgrade is performance. The paid version of ChatGPT provides a more accurate and detailed responses compared with free version of ChatGPT. Okay, and the paid version is better at handling complex tasks, generating longer text, providing the accurate responses. So basically the free version is suitable for basic tasks, but the paid version is suitable for handling complex tasks and getting the accurate responses. For example, let us ask free version of ChatGPT something like write a blog post on Java object-oriented programming concept, and same prompt we will give to the paid version of ChatGPT as well. So here let us go to the paid version of ChatGPT. Let's create a new chat and look at here the ChatGPT model, ChatGPT 4.0. So this is basically paid version of ChatGPT. And here just enter the prompt, write a blog post on Java OOP concept. So just submit the prompt, and in a free version also submit the prompt. Now let us see the response and the content. So if you compare the response of both the models, the free version of ChatGPT has a less details, and if you compare with the paid version generated content, you can see the content is more accurate and detailed. Next, let us see availability and speed difference between both the models. With the free version, you may experience slower response times during peak hours, but the paid version ensures the faster response times and priority access. Imagine you are working on a tight deadline and need ChatGPT to generate a report. During peak hours, the free version might slow down, while the paid version ensures quick responses, helping you meet your deadline. So basically the free version of ChatGPT may experience slower response times during the peak hours due to the high traffic, but the paid version ensures that you will get faster responses each time. For example, let us use both the models and let us see the speed and availability. So here go to the prompt again, create a new chat. You can see this is a free version of ChatGPT, and also parallelly go to the paid version of ChatGPT and create a new chat. Now let us see the speed of both the versions. So go to the free version of ChatGPT here, and here just ask ChatGPT write the blog post on latest tech trends in a 2025, and same prompt just copy it and go to the ChatGPT paid version and just give the same prompt over here and just submit both the prompts parallelly, and let us see the speed of the response of both the models. You can see the response of the paid version over here. It is a bit faster, right? If you compare with free version. And look at here the speed. The free version is still producing the response, but the paid version, you can see here, paid version done its job, and you can see free version is still generating the content. So by looking into this, you can see that the paid version basically gives the faster response each time. The The free version of ChatGPT may be slower sometime due to the high traffic, and it may unavailable sometime due to the high traffic, but the paid version always ensures that it gives the faster responses and the accurate and clear details in the response. Next, let us see the cost and value. Is the paid version of ChatGPT worth it? The paid version costs around $20 per month. For casual users who only need occasional help, the free version might be enough. However, if you are a professional who relies on ChatGPT for work, such as writing articles, coding, or generating business content, the paid version can be valuable investment. Next, who should upgrade to ChatGPT Plus or a paid version of ChatGPT? Well, here is a who should consider upgrading. Frequent users. If you use ChatGPT daily for work or study, the paid version ensures a smoother experience. Content creators. The paid version of ChatGPT uses GPT-4, which has improved language capabilities, can help generate high quality content faster. Well, the paid version of ChatGPT provides the accurate and detailed response and high quality content in the response. So if you are a content creator, I am going to suggest you to choose the paid version of ChatGPT to get high quality content in the response. So I am also a content creator. I am using the paid version of ChatGPT to get a high quality content. Next, developers can upgrade to ChatGPT paid version because the paid version of ChatGPT provides the accurate code, and you can also use ChatGPT paid version to debug the code, review the code, and solve the complex problems and more. So I am also a software developer and I use ChatGPT paid version daily for my day-to-day project work. So basically I improved my productivity by using ChatGPT paid version. So it saves a lot of my time. So I am going to suggest you, if you are a developer or a programmer, then upgrade to ChatGPT Plus, that is paid version, so that you can solve your complex problems, you can generate the code using ChatGPT, you can debug your code, you can review your code, you can do a lot of stuff. Okay. Next, businesses. If your business relies on ChatGPT for customer support or automation, the faster response times and priority access can enhance the productivity. Final thoughts on upgrading. To sum up, whether upgrading to the paid version is worth it depends on your usage. If you are a light user who occasionally asks ChatGPT questions, the free version is sufficient. If you need high performance, fast responses, and advanced capabilities, the paid version is worthwhile investment. So think about your needs, try out the free version first, and if you find yourself relying on ChatGPT often, consider upgrading to unlock its full potential. Okay, so this is all about ChatGPT free and paid version. Okay, great. I will see you in the next video.